Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Starburst Start a Car. And last time we got the ever-loving crap beaten out of us. Castle was hard on us. We ended up going in for a lot of mech parts that we never actually were able to build, but we just had to bail because Clan Fire Mandrill was just destroying us. It was bad. We even lost the Trailblazer. Well, we didn't lose it, but the Trailblazer got pretty badly gutted. We're in a rough spot rebuilding a couple of mechs, and so we've moved on to Kazoo to try and get a little bit of cash rebuilt back up. Unfortunately, the contracts here are pretty rough, so that's going to be difficult. So, mobbing up. After a recent skirmish with our forces, the surviving units of a Lothian Lance escaped the battlefield. We believe they've managed to partially repair their mechs, and that means their loose end of the Draconis Combine would like to see tied off permanently. Track down these survivors and finish them off for good. So hopefully a lance of light mechs that is pretty badly damaged. This is a 1.5 skull mission, so it's not all that likely, but we can dream. And if that is the case, we should have an easy time of things, which we desperately need after what recently happened. We are, of course, have Starburst in the Mackie. It's back and better than ever. And yes, it's an urban mech, but still we were having a good time with it, and it's pretty gosh darn powerful. Kitted up with nothing but LRMs, but pretty gosh darn powerful. We are then bringing Varangian in the brand new Hellhound, which is twin AC, Ultra AC5s and an ATM 12 pack, and she's a cooker. There's no way to get around that. Synapse is bringing up the Vindicator, the recently downgraded Vindicator. It no longer has an ER-PPC, just a normal PPC, and it doesn't have a tag anymore, but it does have a targeting computer. Oh wait, no, it does have a tag. We decided not to go with the targeting computer. And then Coach is in the absolute ridiculously fast Zoom Firestarter. We're going to reserve down to the bottom. We currently identify enemy units off in the distance, but we have no idea what type or how far away, if they have any reinforcements. So let's get the sprint going. And, not quite as far as I would hope. Still, go. Zoom. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. We currently have 4 mechs on scope. Unknown types all, so we don't have any sort of computer that is telling us what type they are. Sit on a whole ton of evasion and hope you don't get shot. It's kind of the only plan we have here. Alright, unknown unit. Shooting at us anyway, despite the fact that we can't see him. Not quite sure how that works, but okay, we'll deal with it. Starburst will hang back in the Mackie. We will sprint the Hellhound as fast as it's anemic as all heck speed works. Oh, this mech used to be... Okay, this mech was never amazing, but it worked. Sort of, ish, kind of. You gonna show yourself, Mr. 50-tonner? This far into my sight range and I cannot see you? How does that even work? Lots of missiles being spat our way, but doesn't look like anything actually managed to connect. We are safe and sound under our insane evasion umbrella.
I'm here.
Let's get the Vindicator up front. Also an incredibly slow mech. We have problems with fusion cores. We need 250-ish glass, and we don't have them. It's a concern. It's a pretty major concern. 30-ton mech. Are you an urban mech? How fast he moves will tell us the answer to that question. Nope, he's much faster than that, but he did not reveal himself. So, ooh, the Mackie can see somebody. And if the Mackie can see somebody, the Mackie can end somebody. It is a crab. Oh, it's the good crab. This is the crab that we have in Sledge's campaign. Sledge's hammers, this is Sledge's personal crab. We're gonna try and rip it apart, but it does have, I think it's an AMS, it does have some kind of ECM system on board. So just flush a whole bunch of missiles onto it, hopefully it breaks something. Magnets! Alright, moving on. Let's see what their light 30 is. It's a javelin. Okay, so it's, oh, it's kind of like an advanced fire javelin, I suppose? With pulse lasers and other nasty, nasty things. You managed to hurt us, and we're not too happy about it. But I'm okay with that if you want to just keep shooting. No, I don't want to reserve into the medium mech, because I want to be able to make this crap unsteady. That is what I desire. Full speed. Can I get across this thing at full speed? I almost can. Oh, that's more than a little ridiculous. It turned out it was a Victor. That's an 80-ton assault mech. Okay. Guess who has to die soon? Fire everything. Blink, blink. 2 misses, I think? Structure exposed on the leg already. Didn't quite make him unsteady, unfortunately. And I assume he will move it. Yes, he moved it. firing both of his cannons, one of them actually managing to hit the Mackie. The Mackie is a very large, very slow, and very unmaneuverable target. It was designed to take all the hits in mind because we armored the heck out of that thing. It was critical for our survival.
Standing by.
So let's have the Hellhound take a shot at something. 61s, 48s, 35s, really? Let's rack up some heat and see if we can't kill him. Oh, just all the explosions. It's lovely. That was the goal. I was inspired after being shot at by that Stormcrow. I was like, let's do that back to people. Okay, so he's down to an injury of 1. We're gonna then move just a little bit, get a little bit more evasion going on here. Stay inside the mineral field because the mineral field provides us quite a bit of protection.
Ready for orders.
Synapse, you can walk your Vindicator on up here. And you got a 90% chance to nail him. So, honestly, I'd love to just go CT on this one. But we're just going to try and open him up.
Locking on.
And there we go. Engine destroyed. Oh, it was an XL engine. I'm not sure if that means the fusion core is saved. I think it's a pretty big fusion core, though. It might be too big. Hi, Vindicator. You're just... Vindicators, to me, always just look like super enforcers. Not you, but you. Yes, please. And everything, if you don't mind. Okay, he's been tagged. And let's see if we got him hit by the magnets as well. It's a lot of missiles. We missed. I saw the miss. Alright, now we're going to move on over into the mineral field. Make it a little bit harder for him to actually touch us. 33% of the enemy units have been defeated.
Ready to rock.
So that gives you an idea of what exactly we are dealing with. Do I actually even need to sprint? I have a ridiculous amount of movement. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to aim right in your back. And I'm going to try and take that fusion core out of you. Didn't quite manage it. Okay. Crab is on the roll. Long range fire going down to the Vindicator, managing to plink him a little bit. And a couple of the MLMs are finding their target, but nothing too bad. It's okay so far, but then again, we've got a dude with an AC-20 who's about to shoot at us. Things are gonna get ugly. We gotta move closer. So, yeah, that'll be fine. Maybe. We may lose the head on this mech, but we're trying. I miss my ERPPC. Okay, he is no longer as accurate.
I await your command.
And Varangian, would you like to do some wonderful, wonderful work? If you can get a direct line of sight. There is a direct line of sight. Wait, Starburst can go now? I didn't think so. I was like, that would just be too good. Too much power would be there. Not you, but you. Shut off the ATM-3. I shut off the ATM-9 instead. It's a lot of heat in that ATM-9. Okay, got a couple of hits. 3 hits, not bad at all, plus a few missiles for a follow-up. SRM crit, structure exposed. He is vulnerable to my fire. Are you gonna come charging forward? Interesting shot. He did actually manage to nail 2 medium lasers and a missile, so that's actually not a terrible shot. And now, Starburst.
Commander?
We have been tagging this guy, we've been shooting this guy. Let's just shell him, because now he's out in the open. We can witness the full firepower of the Mackie. Just like a buzzsaw going through people.
Critical hit, Commander.
And you're gonna walk over here.
Move
Not
over.
too fast, but it's the mineral field that's doing the job. Yup. Where is he? You are not an ace pilot, unfortunately. It's right over here. Zoom. Yes, I've got to carve through your back armor, but who cares? Really, you've got to die first. It's important. Lost his evasion. Override successful. Alright, we've got him. He's not Varangian can really lay into him. Varangian is kind of cooking, though. Well, he didn't cook last turn, so we can just shoot. Wow, really? Dude, we just got this PPC re-put on. I don't have another one. Please do not destroy. Take aim. Yeah, we're going to cook everything now because we're over the line. Right arm destroyed. Stability check failed. Gyro crit plus missiles. Fusion cores. Yeah, he's about to have 1 wound left. Nope, pilot ejected. I think we have that fusion core. I need it.
I'm walking here.
I need. Give it to me.
Next overheating.
Override shutdown successful. Excellent. Hard turn.
Commander?
Synapse. You can see him, right? Yes, you can. Shoot and scoot. That's the plan. Oh, good. Cooling pod explosion. That gives him additional heat damage, right? And he is no longer evasive.
Heavy damage.
And a knockdown. Wait, what? The knockdown was not expecting. I'll take it. Just wasn't expecting it. Fall back over there.
Rolling.
And then, guess who gets to step up? That's right. Everybody's favorite trash can. Blow off the other leg.
Confirmed.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we're just trying to kill him at this point. We probably should have gone for a core. XL crit. I'd like the fusion core, though. If I can get that fusion core intact, I'd like to have it. Well, I can't actually guarantee that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we were only going for one random bit of salvage because we need the money. We desperately, desperately need the cash. Blow off his leg. How much do you need to blow off the leg? Just go for it. Yeah, we blew it up, but who cares? We probably weren't going to get it anyway.
I need a new target. Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Alrighty, that's 33%. No, that's 3 enemies defeated. Not too terrible. Kind of would have hoped for a little bit more, only for the fact that that would have paid out more. You get an additional bonus in cash if you do that sort of thing. So we're going to make enough money. By the way, we had the bug again, and it turned out that I had saved, and after I had finished saving, it immediately jumped up to generous, which is unfortunate. So I'm not super happy about that, because that means we have to pay out 600,000 instead of 500,000. And that 100,000 was very important. So we've also finished the library, so we've been working on a couple of Argo upgrades. That way we can get more tech points and reduction on pricings and things. 845,000, 190 C-bills. The Vindicator unfortunately took a penetrating hit. The Mackie took only light armor damage. It will be ready shortly. It's very, very good. We need that. We need the Mackie to be available to fight. Oh yeah, one ejected. Let's see what the random piece of salvage they decided to gift us is. I can't imagine this is anything very good, but I can dream. One thing we could do to the Mackie if we really wanted to improve its effectiveness is give it the ATMs. But the Hellhound needs all the help it can get. We got a Victor part. That's pretty amusing. Alright, we could have gotten a whole bunch of other things, but a Victor part's not terrible. We can sell it if need be for a pretty decent amount of cash. It's only an 80-ton assault mech, and we do have 2 Atlas parts, so, I mean, like, come on, do we really need an 80-tonner? Oh, of course we do, but, yeah, you get the idea. So, should be a relatively cheap repair time, I hope. The Nelsig is an expensive system of repair, but the Firestarter doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of armor anyway. The repair on the PPC, actually, that's going to be the annoying thing, because that'll require an actual separate repair order, rather than just letting it go through the normal patch up all the armor and stuff made. So that'll take a little while, unfortunately. The missions here on this planet are not, I can't say they're not great, but I can say they are very high level. And it is at this point that I realized the folly of linking the planet difficulty to your lance, because you're screwed. The moment you start losing a little bit, you get locked into a death spiral hard because there's nowhere to go that's like a safe harbor where, like, you can't jump back to a 2-skull or a 1-skull planet to spend a little time to rebuild yourself. You're pretty much committed to win or die. And that's really dangerous. 20,000 for 5 days is actually a little bit more expensive than I had assumed it would be. The Mackie is huge, though, I suppose. And we're 1 day away from that report. Good. So we're fine. I kind of want the Mackie up first, because I want to make sure that mech's ready. You know, as you can see, it went up to generous for almost 700,000. Also, glitches like that make this just annoying, because it doesn't even give me the bonus of taking the higher tier. Alrighty. So, yeah, 200,000 or 300,000 is what we save by doing that, which is kind of frustrating. Well, the Mackie and the Firestarter are ready in a day. Excellent. The Vindicator will be done in 2. Excellent. We have basically a lance, and we want Starburst and most of our people back. Criminal Ties. Synapse joins you on a supply run on one of Kazoo's major cities. As the trip winds down, you realize you're being followed. Not long after, a dirty man with a dangerous sneer steps in front of Synapse. We've been looking for you, James. As he says, several more figures close in around you. You look the man over. What's this about, Synapse? Ah, this little creep. I used to know, Commander, back before I joined with you. I don't think he likes me much anymore. Let's stand our ground and fight. This obviously is going to be a fight, so you get things started early by sucker punching Synapse's old pal. Meanwhile, Synapse slugs another old friend in the gut. Then the rest charge, and everything devolves into confusion of fists and arms and heavy boots. Sometimes later, you're swinging at someone's bloody face as he backs away, and then you realize he's the last enemy. Synapse is bent over trying to catch his breath, and the lead lowlife is gone, along with most of his gang. Go on, get out of here! You tell the last one! Oh, go and get out of here, you tell the last one. I missed the... You offer Synapse your hand. He says, that was a good shape, Commander, but we'd better go too. High spirits for the next 30 days. That'll help. Alrighty, so Eck is 8 days until he's out of the infirmary. That'll be awesome. We're 16 days on the Punisher, which needs a total rebuild. 14 days on the Hunchback, which I don't think needs a total rebuild, just most of a rebuild. And 30 days on the Catapult, which has nothing in it. So also a total rebuild. Yeah, this is gonna be a while before we manage to get a pretty decent number of mechs going. Alrighty, so Starburst has nothing, Coach has nothing yet, Ronan has nothing, Shotel has nothing, Synapse, getting close-ish. We're another 3,000 away from something. And Varangian is like 800 away from getting his next level of guts, and that's what he'll get, and then we'll bring tactics up for the call shot bonus. Alright, let's check out these contracts, and if they haven't changed, then they're not great. Got an Assassinate 2-9, it's a 1.5 skull. I think we take it as cash. Yeah, 33 bonus per lance if he destroys personal guard and any other Oregon. We gotta take it as cash. Because what's the 2-9 gonna give us? Is there anything important that it could provide? And I don't really think it does. So we're gonna rock and roll the exact same lance composition. Yes, we know the Mackey's underweight. It's crazy, but we didn't find enough space to fill it up. It's one of the reasons why I should have grabbed things like Clan Endosteel and Clan Pharaoh. That would have made things a little bit easier just because we would have had enough stuff to fill up our mechs. Oh, the main problem being that we filled up the crit slots, and so we have no room. So we're 2.5 tons with 0 crit slots. The fun thing about... So, normal Endosteel costs 14 critical slots. Clan Endosteel costs 7. Basically, clan stuff costs about half the same amount of crit slots as your normal stuff when it comes to that sort of equipment. So go for the clan stuff, because it's just way too good. So we are taking an Assassinate. It is against the Urbigan Coalition, so Lady Kamea Rana probably not super happy with us at the moment. We'll be making 577,200 C-bills, plus an additional 33% per alliance we destroy. It's a 1.5 skull, so hopefully things will go fine. I'm seeing 2 lances. Well, I'm seeing 2 unknowns, so that could be 2 lances. Alrighty. Enemy forces and reinforcements are already on the field, so we are looking at 2 lances, so we're looking at a 66% bonus.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Let's just reserve. Drop to the bottom, where our Mackie resides.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
You don't say. I've actually fought here several times before, and we normally try and take this high ground here and fight along up here to get to this mineral field out here. Then we used to getting close with our flamethrowers and just burn everybody. We don't have flamethrowers anymore, so we're gonna have to make it work in other ways. Let's there's ways down, but they're further over. Bob over here, take a look. Got multiple mechs on scopes. We've got a Marauder. It is a MAD 3R, PPC, AC5, medium lasers, in surprisingly good condition. This was supposed to be 1.5 skull. I was told there would be no Marauders. Actually, no, I wasn't told that, but I was told that there would be no death to my own people. Can I get Varangian in direct line of sight of this? No, because he's so slow. Oh, that mech is just terrible. Starburst. What I need is for you to get a direct line of sight without simultaneously blocking Varangian from a direct line of sight, because he is so slow. Bomb them with all the missiles. 25% damage reduction, but we might be able to send him over the edge. We are sending a lot of missiles his way. Magnets, but no, apparently it didn't work. Alright, Varangian.
I'm ready.
Now you can sprint into range. Ooh, get a little altitude, that'll help. That'll definitely help.
Acknowledged.
Aim down. Autocannons, all of them hit, plus the missiles. Let's see what this will do. Oh, it's a good amount of hit going down there. I think we made him unsteady. Oh, no, we're getting close, though.
Waiting for
Alright, let's get... I just realized this Vindicator has always been used on this map. It's pretty useful. Unfortunately, we don't have the ERPPC to make that shot easy. And we missed both times. So the Marauder is probably going to be able to move fine. Not going to care. I mean, we will be able to knock it down a bit. We've got one in each category so far. Well, no assaults, but... 25 tonner is a Commando 3A. Missed me. I don't like commandos. I've officially become not liking commandos. Mainly because we sold a ton of them.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Sprint at full speed, that's my order. Do not stop, do not slow, just go beyond speed that he can handle. Was that a Gemji? I hope not. I got a couple of vehicles out here. Nothing over here from the not the forest, but the water just yet. Everything you've got. How do you miss that many times at an 88% chance? That's just bad. And you should feel bad. Got more lights popping up. Light vehicle popping up. Please just don't be a Saladin. It's a wheeled APC. Okay, we'll take that. Up, he's got SRM2s. We're in trouble now. We're a little bit in trouble, actually. Varangian, you're in a good spot, right? You are satisfied with this accuracy? I'm satisfied with this accuracy. You're going to boil it. There we go. Multiple hits. Oh, all the ultra-auto cannons managed to nail him. Plus the additional unsteady. There we go. That was the plan. That was indeed the plan. Now hide. Because you might overcook. Okay, you didn't. But that's good. That means we can now come around the corner and fire our normal autocannons at him. Well, our ultra autocannons at him. Long range supporting fire coming down to the fire starter. The fire starter very evasive at the moment. Managing to avoid every single shot. Although, that's a lot of mediums.
I'm receiving you.
Synapse. If you just shot from there, what are we looking at? 59. How about if we moved up the mountain to get even higher bonuses? 52. We got a 59, right? Yes, we do. We're staying here. Better chance for the tag on the other one, but I want the PPC to hit. Because that's why. There we go. Now we move up the mountain. We stay a little bit in cover. We're gonna let the coach do a little bit of tanking here. Oh, that's a thunderbolt. Okay. Of course, you hit me through all of that. It is a crab 20. He is punching, but he did miss. So that's going to make you super unstable, right? All the unstable you can possibly be. Almost. 22%. Large lasers. You would have been way better just using them. Wolverine up high. Large laser. Managed to hit us also with a medium laser. Did not hit the arm, though, which is good. Arm currently has 2 of our small lasers, which is kind of important. We're going to pull back a little bit. Although, unfortunately, the Marauder is going to be able to move before I can really lay into him. Yep, he's moving. Wait, what? Oh, he guarded and entrenched. Alright, keep walking forward. Don't have a good shot on you. Have an okay shot on you. Have a pretty terrible shot on you. Not a good shot on you either. Really just no good angles here. I need to get some altitude. Altitude gives me 35s. If I just walked forward and was a badass, would give me 48s. Alright, walk forward, be a badass. Although, I can make the crab unsteady. We know this. We'll hit him enough to do that. That doesn't give me any useful follow-up, unfortunately. So we're just going to nail him. Penetrating hits. Maybe we'll crit the autocannon. And if we blow it off, well then we're great, because that'll take off the autocannon, a PPC, and a medium laser. Really, that right torso is such an important weak spot. Alright, he's getting behind us. Fires and flamers and missiles and nothing. Absolutely nothing. Very happy to see that. I'm gonna sit out here for just a little bit longer. Also because it allows Coach to ignore stability damage. We got more people trying to punch me. It's an elemental toad. Buster Keaton. $84 damage. Just 84 damage. Didn't even care. He took one look and all of that evasion was like, I'm going to hit you. Do you know why? Because he's a clanner. Big miss. No hits. Okay. Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to evade, just sit here and evade tank for a little while, but the fact that the clans are here is just making that gosh darn near impossible.
I live to serve.
But do you serve to live? That meant nothing to anybody, so don't worry about it. Turn off the auto cannons. Wait, really? The ATMs are what cook it? Yeah, they are. Just fire 3 ATMs at him then. Get him under the heat limit so he can bombard you next turn. He managed to hit most of those. More missiles coming for the fire starter. Always trying to kill my fire starter. We gotta get him out of here. Soon.
Orders?
Gonna be a little bit more risky. We're just gonna keep piling the risk on. 39, really? Oh, this mech just does not have the luster it once did. Okay, at least he's tagged, target acquired. That'll make it easier for the rest of our missiles to follow up. But still, it's proving to be a bit of a difficulty. Oh, here comes the big-ass missile again. Thankfully, it missed. Coach.
Confirm.
You are not an ace pilot. Which is so unfortunate because I'd love to just move right there. But no, we must sprint. We must sprint as fast as we can. Why can I not get around here? There we go. That'll work. Oh, that'll work several levels for me. Basically the same. We'll attack the commando. Zoom. So high speed, low drag. Let's start shutting off lasers until we manage to get no overheat tone. Oh, there we go. 3 lasers off.
Target.
Oh, wrong target. I meant to fight the commando. That's okay. You gonna try and punch me again? That was pretty funny. Well, we've got to stay at maximum speed, otherwise we will probably die. Large lasers, both going down to the Vindicator, not able to quite connect. That's good. It's very good. I need you to not be hitting me with big weapons. To start. Wolverine coming down the mountain. Still can see the Vindicator. And I can't see him. Interesting. Alrighty. Who's next? Who else is going to try and cause problems? Oh, the Toad. Right. Oh, I'm a bit close to him. I'm not happy about being so close to him, because that's proven to be very dangerous. Don't hit me with... Don't... Oh, I needed that not to happen.
Can't take much more of this.
Well, just be better. He moved almost none at all, so maybe we can make something work out of that.
Commander.
Keep striding forward. 78s. I like that. Okay, do me a favor. Rip off half his mech. That's all I'm asking. Can you just destroy half the mech? I'm seeing penetrators. Just stripping away as much armor as I can manage. Still hasn't managed to do it.
That hit something
What you
good.
got? You didn't hit anything important. I hate to break this to you, but nothing important has died. Okay, Commando's gonna walk over to the side. Gonna try and set me on fire and shoot me. He managed to hit me 3-4 times. It is a critical, unfortunately, because I wanted to be able to
Keep an eye on
alpha
my
everything that
commander.
I had, and now I can't.
Yep.
Where is that Toad? Oh, the Toad's right there. Sprint? No, that would be foolish. Let's not be foolish. I'm kind of actually happy out here.
Moving to full
Just take a peek over here, what's going on. Looks like we've got a couple of vehicles. Fulcrum 2. Interesting. We can't afford to cook it just yet. I'd like to get back under heat. So if you could blow him apart. Not quite. But good effort. Other side would have been better, but good effort. Our turn. They reserved us all down. Okay, Varangian.
receiving you.
Do you see anything? You do. Okay, Varangian, you're also an ace pilot, so take aim at the Marauder. Cycle back through. Stop cycling past it. There we go. Ultra auto cannon on, ultra auto cannon on, ATM on. Blast him. Oh, there goes the left arm, the left torso. I needed the other arm gone. Just FYI here. And PPZ crit.
Target's taking a critical.
Pilot ejected. That's most of our Marauder that we're not going to get because we took cash on this mission because we were hoping to make a lot of money. Which, to be fair, we will, but...
Mission confirmed.
Overheating.
I got the heat spiking here.
That's okay. You'll live. The cannon fire was important. Lasers. Ooh, we got hit by a laser. Okay, you gotta walk next turn. Because you're about to become mincemeat. Oh, this is just a lot of fire. That's the problem. It's not that it's gonna be impossible to overcome, but just... it's so much fire. You just look and it's like, how can I overcome all of these things? It's real fatigue building. Okay, here's the plan. You're getting a PPC. You're getting everything else. Fight.
Roger that.
So, coin flip, he missed badly. So, Synapse has not exactly been on target with the PPC, unfortunately. On the bright side, the commando is now very much marked. Keep moving away.
I'm going.
If he manages to survive all of what is about to come to him, I will be astounded. Okay, that was an Alcan. Now we're going to get about 3 hits. No, none. Okay, good. Very good, because Coach needs to, like, walk down here and then just chill for a turn so he can get rid of all that stability problem. Chariot. Oh, that's the Thunderbolt. That's going to hit. Oh, wow, it barely missed. What are you packing? Medium rifles in the Thunderbolt 15. Why would you reserve down to 2? What was the point of that other than to make me annoyed? And are you unsteady with that one?
Is that all you got?
Don't taunt them! You are literally on the edge of falling over. 45 hit, 25 hit, 65 is not good. And they are focusing on the PPC arm again.
Tickled.
Heat critical, override successful, blow up, except he can't, because he doesn't have ammo to explode, unfortunately. Laser. Okay, medium laser. Don't you have an SRM 6-pack? Yeah, I must just be out of range for it. 2 more. What do we got? Where do we got? Unknown mech. Oh, that's our primary target. Okay, good. No. Good? Good. Just so many of them. I can work them down bit by bit. It's just going to take time. Punching. Oh, it's the toad again, isn't it? How did you get over here? I ran away from you at full speed with a mask. Dear Jesus.
That shot got through my armor.
We lost the unit.
I hate clanners. I hate goddamn clanners so gosh darn much. How did he make it from all the way over there? He's power armor, for God's sake! Power armor is not exactly known for their incredibly high speed. Synapse. Delete, please. Or Starburst, delete. Just send everything at him. Kill me a power armor elemental toad. Are you kidding me with the number of misses here? All you did was expose the structure. Really? For God's sake, it's power armor. All it is power armor. And yet it deals 84 damage! Ugh. Satchel charges are one thing, let me tell you, but that's ridiculous. Vindicator taking a bit of fire. Mission is rough already, and I'm not happy about it. The Hellhound is on a chill out turn.
I'm ready.
He's not set up for this right now. Can I get closer? No, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Pop up here. Again, everything.
Here it comes.
Just cause enough damage to kill him. At the end of the day, while he is a superhuman in a suit, he's still a dude in a suit. He's Iron Man at best. So much incoming. So much incoming metal. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. You're on a chill out turn. Just brace. Nobody can see you anyway. I'm just continuing to work his heat gauge way over the red line. Thunderbolt. It's a 15. It'll do 60 damage to you. But it missed. Good. So much weight of metal. And here comes the crab. Boiling. He don't care if he overheats. Double hitting. With the large laser. Wow, both of them hit the leg? That's pretty terrifying. He critical. He can't explode, and he knows it. looking around, trying to figure things out. What you doing? Ultra auto cannon, 44 damage. It's an ultra auto cannon 5.
They've blown past my armor.
Yeah, I'm very much aware.
Receiving you.
How are you not dead? Shoot. Shoot at that toad. It's gotta die just because when it gets in close, it's gonna ruin my day. Come on, break the thing in half. Are you kidding me?
Critical hit, Commander.
You have been through his armor for the past turn.
Move order received.
We're inspired, apparently. Commando rolling back. Lasers plus missiles. We gotta get the Vindicator under cover because its PPC is currently about to be blown apart. Which is not good. We used to have control, didn't we, at one point? Look at how far this little guy goes. He literally deals heavier than 100-ton assault mech punches. Without modification, my Mackie deals 60 damage. He deals 84. I get that you want to have power armor have a point, but that's stupid. Even with satchel charges, you don't deal that kind of damage.
Ready for orders.
Get around on this little... Insert your personal swear word here. 1.2%. There we go. 10%! At point blank range, 10% chance to hit this guy. Synapse.
Commander.
Just
No shooting. Just running.
fire as much as you've got into him. I hit him some. I'm just not killing him. Which he should be dying. Honestly, the rest of this was manageable. It's the power armor that wasn't. Gotta get the Mackie moving, because the Mackie's gonna get knocked over, and that's gonna be a pain. So incredibly frustrating. Autocannon's off. There we go! Now, let me just put this into perspective. I have blown off his torso. That means literally, look at yourself. Now put your hand in the middle of your chest, feel your sternum, and now feel over towards your shoulder. All of that of you is gone. Now, do you think you're still moving after that? I don't care if you're an elemental, you are not that tough. You are genetically modified and engineered to be amazing, little guy, but you are not invulnerable. Did we at least knock out the stability damage? No, we didn't. We blew up in the guy's torso, and he's still just as evasive as he was 10 minutes ago. The only thing he's lost is his micro laser. Just nail the Vindicator over and over and over.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Suck it up. And now, unfortunately, he is within my point-blank range.
I'm here.
So I can't just turn and blast him. Maybe I should go hot-loaded LRMs on this then. That might be the proper solution to this problem.
Location confirmed.
Lock him up. And break him, please.
Copy that.
I don't need many hits, I just need a few on the right spots. God. How are you alive? How do you exist? What evil creature are you? Power armor's broken. Yeah, he's a little bloody Atlas, isn't he? See, he could just instantly make my mech nearly unstable. This is not... Oh. I got problems with this. This is
Keep an eye on my
bullshit.
heat, Commander.
Oh my god. It's a 1.5 skull mission, ladies and gentlemen. They have been bloody following us,
Ready for orders.
taking us to hell with them.
Yes, Commander.
Synapse. Hi. Get in point blank range with him. All machine guns and just lay him out. That's all I need from you. Go shut the PPC, it's not working anyway. Laser cutter, but no kill.
Scored a critical hit.
I'm going to fire ultra auto cannons at this guy and probably miss, by the way. He moved 6 inches and he's still going to be able to avoid the fire. Turn it all on. Just turn it all on. There we bloody go.
Hostile removed. He damn
That mech.
Damn it.
That power armor. That dude in a suit probably just cost us this match. Because we have taken so much damage for nothing.
Fire.
Absolutely nothing. He's not even part of the primary forces. The Marauder was easier to kill than that.
Minimal damage on that hit.
I suppose this is exactly how our enemies felt whenever we brought out the Trailblazer. Because, like, yeah, I'm sprinting at maximum speed, you can't touch me. But at the same time... we had our Firestar moving at absolute maximum speed and they nailed us consistently. Like that little guy, he just completely shattered that mech. He did 168 damage to the darn thing. Nailed it every single time it moves. How do you see me? Feck off. Oh, is it the APC? Starburst, stand up. No more lazing around. I'm disappointed by the performance of you in this match. Time to rectify that.
Copy that.
Of course, she has terrible, terrible accuracy because she just stood up.
Engaging target.
Just let it flow. All the pain. Stop hitting the gosh darn turret and tear this thing inside out.
Good to go.
How are you inspired? We are losing badly. We've lost a mech already. We have only taken out 2 things. A Marauder for one, to be sure, but only 2 things. I need to get this mech into cover and I just can't make it there. It's not fast enough to happen. Of course you're an ace pilot. Why wouldn't you be?
Waiting for orders.
Varangian. Just doesn't matter what I do. You're going to cook, aren't you? Alright, lock it down so you uncook next turn.
Generating
Good.
A lot of heat, Commander.
Of course, exactly.
Too hot.
Overheating.
Gotta shut down.
Crab has exposed himself. Here comes with the large lasers. He's going to nail that mech easily. The mech can't move all that quickly. Unfortunately, it is not designed for that. But it does give us our primary target. He is overriding. So there is that. If we had been lucky, he would have not been overriding, and that would have been too wonderful. But it did not to be. There we go. We'll go for 46. And fire down on him.
In all weapons.
Okay, sense is impaired. Homing beacon. Let's get a bit of control back after that just absurd rounds. Large laser. Yep, gotta get you in cover. Just the armor is melting. It is an assault mech, don't get me wrong, but it's just
I'm losing armor back.
melting. Gotta kill this crab. We've gotta kill everything, but we gotta kill this crab right now. Also, surprisingly, I'm running low on ammo. What the bloody hell are you driving?
Damage critical.
It's 2 Ultra Auto Cannon 5s on a 55-ton chassis. What is that? Well, if it were me, I would say it was a bushwhacker. It's a knockdown anyway, honey. Just go over.
Stability lost.
They're managing me. God damn it, they're managing me.
I'm wounded. Standing by.
I don't like the fact that they're controlling me. I really, really don't like it when my enemy controls me. Got a guard. Right is left. Right? Yeah. By the way, how many missiles are in the stores? It's the short one, okay.
Acknowledged.
Just everything you got. Just do something to him. And can you hit with the gosh darn laser pointer? I'm not asking for much here on this one. But it's a laser pointer. It's not exactly hard to touch people. Head hit, pilot injured. Okay, that's part.
Let's make it happen.
Do it 2 more times. Because that's what's got to happen, and in short order. We got to start deleting mechs now. Like, you are going to die out here. There's no denying that. You're dead. Your mech is done. And this little jerk. I think we're coming to a close on what we can do with the Sardaukar, unfortunately. I think I am out of my depth at this point.
Orders?
Start the bloody mech! Because you overheated, thus costing me a turn. You overheated on turn 2, man. That's what, a 23% chance to do that? A failing me.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm good enough at this point in the game to recover this. We are in a death spiral, there's no denying that. We have lost some critical equipment, and because difficulty is currently tied to lance weight, we are in a very untenable position. I mean, we're getting bullied on a 1.5 skull mission. Granted, that had a clanner there, it was just absurd. But we don't have the control that we used to have. We have good pilots, but we lack any way of managing the battlefield. The Trailblazer and the Hellhound are eliminated. We're back down to relying on pure damage, but unfortunately, we don't have anything to hold them off from us doing pure damage. Bull shoulders are now open.
I'm taking internal damage.
Heat critical. Just blow up. Just do me that favor. I need that favor. And Mr. 55, oh my god, you've got 2 Ultra AC5s. Are you another Stormcrow? I swear to god, if you're another Stormcrow, I'm gonna lose myself.
Oh, okay, that was really bad.
At least she gets to move this time. She's not going to be able to make it unsteady, but at least she gets to try. Everything you've got. Head hit, pilot injured. That helps. Give me a vigilance. I need it desperately. How's the back armor? 9 and 47. Well, it's more back armor than I've got. And, yeah, the back armor is legitimately in a better position. The only trouble is they hit more often, but they're hitting 100% of the time anyway, so who cares? We're not exactly stopping that now, are we? Oh, don't do that. Don't try and pretend like a commando is the most amazing thing in the universe. I'm getting killed by what is basically the equivalent of the lacerator. And a whole bunch of crabs. So, yeah. Use that back tank.
Commander?
That's the sort of statement you say is a joke. But nope, we're 100% serious on that. That's a direct line of sight, that's 47s. That's what I've got to do. We're gonna get killed. We're gonna get killed. But we're gonna go down fighting in a blaze of inferno-like glory. Quad, double ultra cannons. It's the terrifying gummo.
Over the red line.
Okay, at least he didn't blow himself up. He came close, but he hasn't done it yet. You're unsteady. Lasers. All the lasers. Cook yourself. Just light yourself on fire. Please. Heat critical. Shutdown initiated. Finally. Now I can have Starburst just absolutely rip him apart. At least that's the goal. Vindicator could get there first, of course. Cook it. Come on, just show me a single headshot. And then you'll have him dead. He is unsteady, so follow-ups will knock him over. But I think the follow-up of every single missile that Starburst has in her arsenal will do that. These last 3 missions have just been, or 3 episodes
Showing minor damage.
have been painful. The slog to get through all this has been a little bit beyond what I'm capable of, I think.
Yes, Commander.
I'm not too proud to admit it. But it's... oh, it's just dangerous. This is a death spiral. This 100% is we're in a death spiral. And we've got to pull out of it somehow and soon. Blow them apart.
Target marked.
Oh, I'm down to 80 rounds on this gosh darn thing. We've only taken out 3 units. Oh god, we're all gonna die. Every single shot just nailed that Vindicator. To be fair, he's been having really good luck lately. I mean, he's just getting shot at and not caring.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Can you blow up already? I mean, you've been hanging out at maximum heat for 3 turns now? Your explosion chances is like 75%. Oh, she's improved to unsettled. How cute.
Ready for orders.
Do you see him? You do. Fill him full of holes. Because your overheat mechanic doesn't kick in until after you move. He's gonna shut down right now.
Affirmative. Critical. Shutting down.
We did a decent amount of damage. Hi, Commander, what are you doing? Stop taking the dramatic camera angles. Nobody cares. What'd you blow open on my left arm?
Poor mech is coming apart.
Ugh, that hurts.
Are you kidding me? An ultra long range machine gun shot just caused a headshot.
I'm ready.
Keep firing.
Roger that.
We're at the point where we just gotta keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. And eventually we are gonna break. But if we want any chance of this working, we can't stop.
Heat sinks can't vent fast enough. Taking damage.
The Mackie City came 1 headshot away from being killed. 2 knockdowns, a headshot from a machine gun, one more and she's dead. Oh,
AC-5 ammo depleted.
depleted, it's missing. The leg is gone, son. At least the injury is ignored. I thought you were overheated. Maybe not. He's gonna get right up close to me, probably blow the Mackie to pieces. Eh, maybe not. 34 health and then she's dead.
Armor breach.
Literally, the Mackie has 34 before it explodes. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Can I shoot somebody and then just bail?
Confirmed.
That's basically what's gonna happen. Do you have an XL engine? I don't think you do. No. CT? Yeah, go for CT.
Target for an alpha strike.
Okay, he's pinged. He's being blasted with everything that I can throw at him. We've got a structure exposed and a homing beacon.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Then here's the gamble. If she survives this turn, I'm ejecting. Because she's got 20 rounds left. And the Mackie is almost scrap. So the commando had to not shoot the Mackie. Didn't blow it apart,
Watch my heat.
but we are in a situation where that's going to happen very soon.
Orders?
I have to turn the PPC off. I just can't keep it going anymore. So, can I get... No, I literally can't, but maybe you'll crit something. Spill check failed. I was hoping to blow it off. Because if I did, that would kill him. And he's 1 of 3. Don't blow off my left arm. I need that left arm. It was a gift from the clans
I'm wounded.
for all the crap they gave me. Alright, what are you gonna do? You're gonna not hit me, that's good. I'm happy with that one. Okay, who's next? 55 tonner, Mr. God Cannons.
I'm gonna need a medic.
This is a 1.5 skull mission. We had a 100-ton assault mech on this. Screw your bad faith. This was a trap. Really, the whole thing went south with the Toad. The Toad being there was just absurd. The amount of damage it puts out is insane. Literally, it deals Gauss rifle damage. No crap, it's a disaster, Darius. I'm glad that you actually got your head out of your butt for once and agreed and realized that you keep sending us into suicide runs. Actually, no, that's not fair. I'm the one who selects the missions, so I keep sending us into suicide runs. But we are on a definite spiral here. I think, and this is thinking out loud, it may be a good idea to sell the Mackie. Because the Mackie is what's dragging us up in difficulty. If we sell the Mackie and leave planet, we can probably get to a lower difficulty. And we need that because we've lost our good stuff. We don't have good stuff anymore. I hate to take that approach, but I think that may be the way to go. Because the Mackie is just dragging us up and it's not a particularly good mech. The trouble is I can't sell it until after I get it fixed. I think. I might be able to sell it with all its equipment on board, which I'd rather not lose that much stuff. We spent a lot of cash building that thing. I was so happy when I got it. I was like, hey, we have our first 100-tonner. It was awesome. But I do think that's the solution to our problem. We need to be objective about this. The Mackie is cool. I like it. I like the fact that I have an assault mech. I like the fact that we got an assault mech, I can't say in relatively short order, but that we got it at all. And the fact that we got it in the same mission that Punisher died in, well, it makes it a nice little memorial mech. But the problem is, it's bringing us up in difficulty when we can't really handle that. Our two bushwhackers are in bad shape right now. They can't handle a lot of incoming fire. We've lost most of our electronic countermeasure systems. We don't have particularly good setups on our mechs because we're just emergency building to get them back on the field. What we need is a cushion of cash, which selling the Mackie will provide. We need time to just respec and rebuild the company from the ground up. I think that might be it. The Mackie's killing us. The Mackie is killing us. We gotta get rid of it. We gotta get rid of it now. Stop work on it. Confirm. That was half our repair cost right there. Refit. Andosteel off. Fusion core out. All the heat sinks. Definitely the double heatsink. We gotta salvage as much as we can as quick as we can. And we sell this sucker. Because it's killing us. This thing is killing us. Absolutely. Without a doubt, this thing is killing us. All for free, too. Can fix a lot of these things. Confirm. I don't care. I don't care that it's not combat.
Right.
It's finished. Scrap it. That is the biggest sigh of relief ever. That brings our cost down hugely. That brings our difficulty down. Let's get off this planet. We're quick hopping, but we need to reset because our company just went way down. The Mackie was killing us. It really, honest to God, was. Throwing us into mission types that we really couldn't handle because we didn't have the support structure that would require that kind of equipment. We have a lot of mechs currently in major repair, and the Firestarter just got removed from being effective. If we lost the mask off of that thing, then the Firestarter is useless to me. And I'll rip the nullsig off myself. I don't think it got broken, so we'll maintain. Okay, so repair work. Let's specialize. We're leaving. We're going somewhere else. We're going to fix things. The Vindicator is top priority because the Vindicator is useful to us. I'd like to get the Punisher back, but the Punisher we have is not very good. Firestarter is not super important. I want the Hellhound before that. And we can now do something with the Bushwhacker. So we don't have an XL engine anymore, which is a pretty big problem because that's going to be a lot of weight. However, we do have a fusion core that we can actually put in this thing now. We've got a 260. 260 gives us 10 tons. It brings our movement down to 4, but it's not as bad as it could be with any of the other fusion cores. We've got 10 tons to play with because we took most of the weapons off. So let's try and figure out what we do with the Trailblazer, because it's still got Stealth X, it's still got so it still has the defensive systems. It's missing the gyro. The defense gyro will give us +1, and our movement isn't going to give us quite as much, but they'll be useful. I'm thinking an AC-20 is the way to go. I mean, we normally build on that AC-20. We can't quite afford the weight, though. So, Ultra Autocannons would be the next thing to think of. Unfortunately, we've only got Ultra 5s. I could get an LB5 from the clans. What is this working with? Damage 15, fires how many shots? 4 projectiles, so 60 damage in total. That's kind of useless to me. Plus 15. The AC-10 may be the way to go. Do I wait it? I can't wait it. Can't do the weight, so it's got to be an Ultra 5. So we'll grab our Ultra 5 from the clans. 2 shots. Unable to use special ammo. So, what's this compared to a normal Ultra Cannon? Wow, that is drastically inferior. Oh, that's an Ultra 2. Never mind. I was like, wait a second. So, throw in an Ultra 5. That's what, 8 tons, right? 9 tons. But we'll pull the flamers off. We're done with flamer work. This thing has to be a rapid skirmisher. Stealth X and Endosteel is on there. Oh, no, we still have the defense show. Okay, so we are going to be an incredibly hard to hit monster then. So we double down on flames. I mean, we don't have the autocannon to back it up, but that's not a huge deal. Flame. Flame. And where else do I have energy slots? Okay, I'm basically out of flamers at this point. 7.5 tons. I've got 2 flamer slots left. 3.5 tons to put in ballistics, which would be machine guns. I do have 2 missile slots and I do have Inferno ammo. No, I think we're trying to do something to this thing that it's not designed to do. We have the Hellhound for a reason, and really what the Hellhound and the Trailblazer need to do is swap weapon loads. See, we've been trying to turn this thing into a burner, and it's not. It never will be. The Trailblazer... Trailblazer needs to switch roles. Yes, confirm that. So I need the Trailblazer fixed as soon as possible because we are rebuilding. Or I need the Hellhound fixed soon. How long? 12 days. 12 days is too long. Vindicator move down. I can't reduce that, but 12 days is too long. So what we got to do here is this is the long range fire support one. This is the Bushwhacker we use for support. This is the Bushwhacker we use to kill people from super long range. We've got a pirate targeting computer. We'll put a ballistic targeting computer in here. Where is my Bushwhacker P? What's your average speed? Because the Hellhound has a specific quirk for dealing additional heat damage. We stack heat on him again. We give him a bigger fusion core. We've got a 175 in there. So it's not a great fusion core at all, but at least not for a medium mech. But we'll give the 260 over to that one. Equipment, core. I've got another 170, okay. So just not the 260, unfortunately. I'd love to put the 260 in you, don't get me wrong, but we can't. Weapons, long range. How many ballistics I got? I got 4 ballistic. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking AC-10. I'm thinking... You got another AC-10? I do. Coming together. It's got endosteel already. Does not need a defense gyro anymore because this is going to be just long-range firepower. I need 1 ton for the targeting computer. Plus a decent amount of ammo. The plus 15% range, plus 1 pip ignore. It kind of hurts to do this to this mech because this... Oh, this was such a powerful mech for that kind of thing. For support. But this is the way we have to go. We need heat sinks. Let's not forget our heat sinks. There is energies in the nose. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need ammo. I need ammo AC-10. I have 2 tons of it. Dude, that gives me how many rounds? 8 rounds of shooting. I need 1 more ton. I have to have 1 more ton. So then I need to find a ton. So 125. Half a ton more. We can take off from here with relative impunity. Let's take from CT. And check store. No, I don't think it works for this one. So, that's what we do with the Trailblazer. We give it twin AC-10s for long-range fire support. They're good AC-10s too. And the heat efficiency is sinking 30 for generating 24. That's good. We'll give them 12 rounds per gun. That'll keep it in the fight for a little while. And we stack everything we've got onto the Pirate Trailblazer. So 1 ton for the ballistic computer, 1 ton for another ton of ammo. That'll be a Trailblazer built. Not really the Trailblazer anymore. It has lost that capability. It is slow. It is a fire support platform. That's what it's got to do from now on. Trailblazer goes up in queue. I'm going to put it above the fire starter, but after the Vindicator. I need the Hellhound done anyway. Alrighty, so after that, oh, interesting go rope. That's gonna do it for today's episode. Actually, no, one last thing. Navigation star map. Get us the heck out of here, Sumi Ray. We gotta reset. We gotta reset our current mission setup. So let's travel. Oh, look at that. We'll be dropping down to 1.5 skulls. Battlefield, low gravity, poor research, Terran world. Take me 34 days, cost me 50,000. I need the long trip. Mining, moderate population, Terran world, rich. What about you? What are you? Agriculture, battlefield, inner sphere, mining, moons, travel hub. Yeah, we're gonna go to Agador. Takes us 16 days. Get us the heck on out of here.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
There's no pirate presence, but pirates are not exactly linked necessarily to pirate presence for some reason. And Ack's gonna be out of the hospital. That'll be great. We've been doing a lot of traveling lately, and it's been somewhat stressful. But I think now that we've finally gotten the Mackie, we've shed a pretty decent amount. We've shed about an entire half skull of difficulty. We've shed, what, 100, 200,000 out of repairs, out of maintenance costs in general. that needed to happen. That needed to happen badly, and the change sucks because you're losing 100-ton assault mech, but at the end of the day, is that mech worth it? Dr. Murad rewinds and restarts the video. The timestamp says 2:38 a.m. 7 wet, naked bodies come flying out of the new low-G pool installation and into the hall. 4 women, 3 men, all laughing and bouncing off of each other. Well, this is more nudity than I was prepared to see this morning, Sumire says. Yang laughs. Seriously, how am I supposed to work with these people now? At this point, Sumire begins cracking up. Too true. Dr. Broad is still deadly serious. Well, Commander, we are going to have to do something about this. Yeah, we're going to erase the recording. What were you expecting? Look, I'm willing to pretend I never saw this recording. We're all adults on the ship. To be honest, I'd rather have naked swim night than clean up blood and teeth after another fight. If this is how they want to blow off steam, so be it. Outside of maybe posting a sign that says no running while wet, let's just erase it and get on with real business. Yang and Sumire put on their serious face and everybody nods. Darius hits a button. All done. +2 morale. That'll bring us up to 25. Oh, no, 23 from 21 apparently. And everybody's out of the hospital. The Punisher is done and we arrive at the planet. Alrighty, that will be where we end things today. We've made it into orbit of the planet. We've managed to survive. We've gotten ourselves back up to a decent cushion. We got rid of the Mackie, but the Mackie needed to go away. It was no longer helping us. It was a boat anchor on us. And hopefully we'll be able to start turning things around. Anyway, I've been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I list one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.